final straw. Trump just gave McConnell an ultimatum that will mortify him. There's a rule in the Senate that requires 60 votes for culture of the ending of debate so that a vote can happen. You see, senators are supposed to be allowed to talk or debate about an issue as long as necessary. 60 votes are required to stop the discussion or debate. Sometimes there's a filibuster or someone who talks and debates and talks some more just to stall or stop legislation from proceeding. Okay, and the government lesson for today. On to the point. President Trump wants Mitch McConnell to get rid of the 60 vote requirement so that the Senate can pass some laws. Otherwise, says Trump, they won't be able to do anything. Watch this, where McConnell actually filibustered his own bill. It goes on to say, if Republican Senate doesn't get rid of the filibuster rule and go to a simple majority, which the Dems would do, they are just wasting their time. Trump can't tolerate McConnell's attitude that it's okay for them to do nothing, pass nothing. McConnell, for his part, is result that he will not do what the president is arguing. According to him, there's not a single senator in the majority that wants to change the 60 vote rule. What does that tell you? It tells you that they are fine with the status quo of not getting anything done. That's just so disappointing, and affirms that we have got to drain the swamp. Let's watch this video and how Mitch McConnell makes a butthole out of himself.
Madam President.
Majority Floor Leader.
I now ask unanimous consent that at 1:30 p.m. today, the Senate proceed to the consideration of S-3664, which is a bill regarding debt limit increases, the text of which is at the desk, that there be no amendments in order to the bill, that there be up to 10 minutes of debate equally divided between the two leaders or the designees, that upon the use or yielding back of that time, the bill be read a third time, the Senate proceed to passage of S-3664.
Is there objection?
Madam President, reserving the right to object. Matters of this controversy, what we're talking about here is a perpetual debt ceiling grant, in effect, to the president. Matters of this level of controversy always require 60 votes, and so I would ask my friend, the majority leader, if he would modify his consent agreement to set the threshold for this vote at 60.
Madam President.
Majority Leader.
Reserving the right to object, but what we have here is a case of the Republicans here in the Senate once again not taking yes for an answer. This morning, the Republican leader asked consent to have a vote on his proposal. Just now, I told everyone that we're willing to have that vote, up or down vote. But now the Republican leader objects his own idea. So I guess we have a filibuster of his own bill, so I object.
Is there objection to the original request?
Yeah, I object.
Objection is heard. Got whiplash.
What just transpired deserves a word. Senator McConnell came to the floor this morning and offered a change in law that would help us avoid the kind of obstruction and the kind of showdowns that we've had in the past over the debt ceiling. In fact, the idea was not new. It was his original idea that has been the law of the land and followed. And he offered and challenged Senator Reid to bring this matter for consideration in the Senate. Senator Reid just agreed to. He said he would bring this for a vote in 20 minutes. And we would decide up or down whether the debt ceiling problem would be resolved once and for all under Senator McConnell's proposal. And then Senator McConnell objected, saying, no, we need 60 votes. for those who don't follow the Senate, 60 votes is the equivalent of a filibuster vote, breaking a filibuster vote. So this may be a moment in Senate history when a senator made a proposal and when given an opportunity for a vote on that proposal, filibustered his own proposal. I think we have now reached a new spot in the history of the Senate we've never seen before. I'm going to ask the parliamentarian to really look into this. I don't think this has ever happened before.
And we all wonder why it takes 60 votes now to get anything passed. It's because of that man right over there as you look at your screen on the left-hand side, the man wearing those glasses, Mitch McConnell. And they wondered why that what they had up for Obamacare and stuff like that needed the 60 votes. It's because of Mr. Mitch McConnell. Now, if he'd have voted just to have a regular up or down vote, you wouldn't have to worry about having the 60 votes, period. And it's just like it reads down here. They don't care. You know, they don't care. It plainly read down here. You know, it says right there, Trump can't tolerate McConnell's attitude. You know, who would? And it says, what does that tell you? It tells me that they are fine with the status quo of not getting anything done. That's just so disappointing. Yes, it is. Mitch McConnell needs to go, right along with a bunch of other Republicans that are just sitting on their dead asses and not doing a dang thing to help the President of the United States. That's sorry to say, if you're a Republican, and I'm laughing because I am, that the Republicans can't help their own president to pass things. And Mitch McConnell messed everything up because he wanted a 60-vote threshold automatically on every frickin' thing. You know, that's stupid. And what Senator Harry Reid, when he brought it up, oh, we'll vote on the up or down vote and stuff. And you heard what was said. Mitch McConnell, with what he did, screwed the Republicans. Screwed the Republicans. If Republican Senate doesn't get rid of the filibuster rule and go to a simple majority, which the Democrats would do, they are just wasting their time. And the president said it correct right there. A regular majority, simple up and down vote, and get rid of the filibuster vote, which you have to have 60 votes. And that was Mitch McConnell's idea. Who knows what Mitch McConnell was thinking at the time when he was doing this. But the man was stupid, and the man was ignorant, and the man needs to go, like I said, with a bunch of other Republicans that need to go also. All the older Republicans, like Mitch McConnell, John McCain, and a bunch of other ones that are holding back the president's agenda, need to be voted out when it comes time to vote for him again. Vote for a different Republican. Vote Mitch McConnell out. Vote John McCain out. That's the only way you're going to get them out, is by you going out and voting them out. Don't say, oh, I'm not going to go out and vote. If you don't go vote, then your vote don't count. Then how are you going to get them out? Until next time, people, this is Terry. And remember to vote.